So, hello everyone, welcome back to yet another story. It is Florence here, and this is Story Media, where we explore the truth behind the headlines. So, recently, social media went wide with claims that Regina Daniels had gone back to her husband, Ned Nwoko. According to this viral post, Ned allegedly
Gold digger.
sent a private jet to take her to Jordan for rehab, as he has already said in his post that Regina would either go to Asokoro or Jordan. Asokoro is a location in Abuja that is a prime location for the wealthy, the diplomats and professionals. It's a very high secured area in Abuja. So he said it in his post that it's either Regina goes to that Asokoro area of Abuja for rehab or go to Jordan for rehab. The rumor has it that Ned Nwoko has sent her with private jet on her way to Jordan for rehab. So insisting she must get help before coming back home. Has Regina actually gone back to Ned Nwoko after posting that video in which she cried out for help? Has she gone back? Has she actually gone back just a few days after that happened to her?
It's okay. In Ned Woko's house.
No, 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 no,
In
no.
Ned Woko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am a queen.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, mom.
Baby, once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't go give water now.
Yeah.
Don't go give water. Just
I
relax.
want
Wait.
something. I bet give her water, Daria.
Just wait. Just
I
relax.
actually want something.
Just relax.
Wait. Shame on you.
Are you bringing out a gun?
Hey, can you imagine? Hey, can you imagine this?
We're going to go over what her sister said. After this rumor started flying everywhere, her sister made a post for everyone, and I will share the post with you. So there are other things we're going to go over in this video, and this includes, the rumor about Ned Nwoko's new wife. How come, just within a short time like that, after he had an issue with Regina, now he went ahead to marry this lady secretly. Now let's look at what Regina's sister said. Regina's sister made a post online debunking all claims that her sister had returned to Ned Nwoko. She reminded fans not to forget the reason for the separation, including the alleged domestic violence issue. That statement alone silenced many people who had already, started celebrating that the so-called reconciliation. So some people were happy that she returned, while some people said, why would she return after what happened to her and all that? So now the second proof that Regina Daniels has not gone back to her husband's house is the house that she bought in Lagos. Yes, she bought a mansion in Lagos. And she made a post and said, in my house, I'm a queen. Needed a roof over my head, so I got this for me and my family. Rumor had it that Ned Nwoko threw Regina Daniels and her siblings out of their house, out of where they were living in his house. When Regina Daniels say, needed a roof over my head, so I got this for me and my family. It could be a confirmation of that rumor. Do you understand? So this is a second, proof that Regina Daniels has not come back to her husband's house. So if you're asking the question, has Regina Daniels gone back to her husband's house? The most reliable answer should be no, she has not gone back to her husband's house. Looking at her sister's post and her own post, where she bought a house and made this statement. Now, as if the internet hasn't had enough gossip for 1 week, a new story popped up that Ned Nwoko had taken a new wife. Pictures of him with a young lady went viral, and everyone began drawing conclusions. But Ned didn't waste time responding. He issued a public statement denying the rumor, explaining that the lady was only part of a peace ambassador's initiative that paid him a courtesy visit. He even warned those creating the false story that legal action could follow under the Cybercrime Act. His words were clear. If I want to marry again, it will not be in secret. Of course, you know that Ned Nwoko has made it clear that he is likely to marry more than as many wives as he wants. So it's not a crime for him to get married. And he said that if he ever wanted to get married, it will not be in secret. Okay? If this kind of thing will happen in the future, it's not going to be in the secret. So unless there's a evidence, of a bride price, traditional rites, or wedding ceremony, that's another social media tell, you know, with no solid footing, with no solid footing. And some people have already started believing it and all that. You know how I don't know how easy it is for us to be convinced, how easy for us to be um how easy for us to be convinced just by mere saying something. Everybody will just jump, most people will just jump to conclusion and say, yes, this is what happened and all that. And I don't know, I don't even know whether people think, because if you look at the lady that we are talking about, if you look at the lady in question, you see that this lady is completely not Ned Nwoko's spec. Yeah, it's not even half, or even, it's not even half of the type of girls that Ned Nwoko go for. Now, this is my take in this whole issue. Let's be honest. When it comes to issues involving public figures, especially couples, social media, tends to fill in the gaps. Social media tends to fill in the gaps with fantasy. And this is what we have to know, okay? Social media is always there. The online in-laws, they are always there to fill in the gaps, to tell you what is not happening. Why the people that things are happening to are keeping quiet. Okay? When there's no news again, when something happened and there's no news again till the next news, that's gap, eh? That gap. The social media in-laws will try to fill in that gap. They're always there to fill in the gap. So as they wait for another news to come, eh, another viral news to come, they have to give viral news, they have to make speculations and all that. So this is what is actually happening. Now, if Regina's sister says she hasn't returned, I believe her. Family members usually know what's, really going on. And Regina's most recent post has made us to, come to a conclusion that yes, she has not returned home to her husband. But this revelation doesn't really mean that she will not return in the future. She must still return to Ned Nwoko in the future. Regarding Ned's so-called new bride, if the man himself says it's rumor, then it's a rumor, period. The truth is, both Ned and Regina have lived much of their marriage in the public eye. So people, feel entitled to interpret every silence, every photo and every post. But as analysts, we should always pause and then ask, where is the evidence? Until we see the verified proof, all these stories remain just that story. Okay. And let me tell you one thing, that video that is circulating online might be an old video that they just posted. Do you understand me? To get you people talking, to get you people to keep, thinking about what is happening. You understand me? Because I don't think Regina will easily go back and start smiling like that. So people can keep spinning tales about private jets, rehab trips and the secret brides. But the facts are simple. Regina hasn't returned home. Ned hasn't taken a new bride. And the internet is just being the internet. Let me tell you, my dear people. So be careful what you hear out there, and make your own research to find out the truth before you carry and run. So, my dear people, this is what I said. Let me share with you. I don't know what you think about this, but whatever you think, leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you so much for coming this far with me. In case you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so now. Click on the bell icon so that you can easily access my upcoming posts. Like and share this video. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you. Bye bye. Bye.